Hey, it's your boy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the Casino Hinton, episode 106. And we are here with Graham in Hinton Yard, yeah. All right, that took me a little bit because I'm again recording late at night. That hey at the beginning was a bit forced. Gonna admit it. I'm working through it, though. It's not that I don't want to play. It's just that I'm tired. Old folks get tired when it gets, later in the evening. Anyway, so we're here with Graham now. Now, Graham has got quite a bit to work here. He's working 12 different industries here in Hinton and in Avis. He's got some things to drop off to the oil right here. He's got some things to drop off to the lumber right here. He's got some things to drop off to the blacksmith shop. I can tell this is the blacksmith shop because look at this fellow right out here. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's got blacksmith shoes. He's got blacksmith pants. Blacksmith smock thing. Blacksmith shirt. Hands. He's a blacksmith. And this is the blacksmith building right here. Okay, so let's see. The foundry works somewhere. I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now. Lumber shed, the blacksmith, and the oil are the three that I'm going to need first. Those, of course, are spread throughout this thing. Where's track 6? Here it is here, right? Yeah, this is track 6. Where's the oil? Beavis? Is it over here? Yeah, here it is here. All of this has got to go too? Yeah, that whole cut. Holy cut. All right, so let's start putting cars out there. This is on overflow right here. Because of some reason I don't know what it is. That's Swift and Company. Avis Wicks Lumber, Clifton Forge. Oh, this is overflow because these are haven't been shunted yet. That's right. So we aren't doing anything with this track. We're going to pick up track 6, though, because track 6 is Avis Yard, and track 6 is where? Track 6 is right here. Okay, so let's take this one step at a time, and we're now going to go to track 6. We don't need that anymore. That's just the all-around wrong train right there. Okay. Here we go. Forward with our GP9. And we're going to go right to here. Here he comes. Could pick it up a little bit, though. Alrighty. And that'll do. Nope, not yet. No. That'll do. Now you're going to back up and pull these out. The sweet hum of this engine. It's nice. Here he comes. The shed's in the way. Who put this shed up here? Bad location. Okay. There we go. Nice. Now, what do we have in this cut? Well, let's do this. All right, Honecker Lumber's over on the side. Car repairs over there. This is all Avis, which absolutely makes sense because this is the Avis track. So I'm glad we did this because it was a good practice run. We shouldn't have done this. I want to take care of I almost said Hanover. Hinton first. Hinton. Wrong country. Okay. Good practice run there. All right, got this, then this, then this, then this. And this, and this. And now we want to come down here and clear this, and then we want to pull this out of here. All right. So everything that's going on this far left track, I want to get out of this cut first. So as I can shove it around and get it to where it needs to be. It's going to take some shunting. Some shunting genius is what it's going to take. And I'm just the guy to do it. All right, so we're going to shove cars where? We're going to shove them down here? Yeah, we'll shove them down here. The cars we don't want, where are we going to shove them at? Are we going to shove them back this way? And we'll shove them back this way. Okay. Yep, we just want to, we don't want to go, well, we can shove them down this track here. It's not going to make a difference, right? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it could hit that engine there. We don't want that. Gosh darn it, I hate it when it does that. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. All right. So we don't want to shove them down that way. Can we shove them down this way? Yeah, there's no engine there or anything. That should be safe. All right. So basically what I'm trying to do is take this cut right here and separate it into... on this track, I want to put cars that are eventually going to be pushed over here. And on this track, I want to push cars that need to go to other places. Most of it's probably up on the hill here. Onto this track here. So I'm going to have to sort... The cars that have to go over here on this far track are going to have to be blocked in such a way that they can each get to their thing. That's the challenge. Okay. So let's bag it up. We got to do some thinking first. And some switching. Well, the throwing of switches. Now we're doing switching. So first you switch, and then you switch. Alrighty. There we go. Now, what's all the way at the end here? How about we stop? Okay, it's just get dragged. All the way at the end here is the Hinton oil drop-off, which we're going to put on that track right over there. Okay, so let's go forward. Okay. Then do this, and then go. Yeah, when I meant forward one car in the switch list. Forget it. Just watch. Okay. Then we'll come this way. That's right. Then we want to go straight here. No sense in getting extra flange friction that we don't need. Now we're going to go on that side. We're going to stay on this side, even though I want to go over on that side. But as we all know, the cliffs of insanity will not allow that to happen. Holy moly, I sat down and I'm out of Coke. I'm going to get a refill as soon as this last car crosses this switch here. This is a heavy load. He's having a hard time pulling this. All right, so are they all right here? Let's see. We got the Hinton oil drop-off. No, because look, then we got the Hinton New River Grocery, then the blacksmith cars. What do I need? I want to get the lumber shed out of there. These are probably those right here at the front. Yeah. They're not exactly ideally blocked, and I'm going to ideally block them. Then once I have those cars over here, then I can start shunting them onto this track, blocking them in the correct order, which will have to be oil first, then the lumber shed, then the blacksmith. Yep. That's what's going to have to happen. Well, those cars that are on the overflow track were put over there because there's no room left on the reclassification tracks. So we're using the overflow in this case for that. Then when it's Thomas's turn again, he's going to have to shunt all of this junk plus an inbound train. He's got a lot of work to do. All right, let's start slowing it down here. I don't know how quickly he's going to be able to do that. All right, so here are these tankers. He's taking a long time to slow down. All right. Just hit stop. He's not going to be able to stop in time. I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to go this way. And then, yeah, we want to shove him onto this track right here. So we get him past this switch right here, which happens to be in line with that switch right there. So past these two switches, basically what I'm saying. As soon as he stops. Sooner or later, he's going to stop. Right? Now, I'm wondering... Should I? No. Keep doing it this way. Keep doing it this way. All right. 50% throttle will get us going backwards, hopefully. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, it was a moment of silence. It was until it was a moment of silence combined with a moment of truth. He's not moving real fast. Now, we used to have these kinds of problems when I was still using Rail Driver for this. And like I've said it before, I'll just say it again. I really enjoyed using Rail Driver, but I think I enjoy this more. I enjoy doing it the easy way. Rail Driver gets enough work out on Run 8. Alrighty. I haven't answered them yet. Well, of course, by the time you see this video, I will have answered them. I don't know what my answer is going to be. I'm thinking about it. But somebody asked me, they haven't played any railroad simulators since 2000. And so he's asking, he or she, I can't remember, but they were asking, what's the most realistic railroad game out there today? Gosh. Trainz is good. Trainz is very good. So is Run 8. And I really like Railroader. Does that help you at all? What one's the most realistic? I'm going to say Run 8. Run 8's got more depth to it. You could run this one with more depth. It was kind of a toss-up, but I think Run 8 does a little bit better of a job. Not by much, but by a little bit. All right, so these cars are going to go here. These oil tankers, standard oil tankers. Okay. Drop those off temporarily right here. Because we got to block before we can block. We got to block this first part before we can block the second part. So we're double blocking. Apply the handbrake. Go like this. Now go forward again. There we go. Those oil tankers are probably the heaviest thing we got. All right. Then we're going to shove these back this way. Yeah, except... No, we can't do it that way. Okay. So Hinton New River Grocery is the next one we got to get out of the way now. You can put it right back on this original track. Yeah, it doesn't need to go anywhere else other than that. We'll just shove him back this way. Past these frogs right here. Boy, he's still having a hard time stopping. Sure. Doesn't seem like much of an incline, but apparently it is. And there we go. All right, I think it jumped up to one faster than it did when we had the oil tankers on there. All right, so we got to get rid of this Hinton New River Grocery. Then this has got to go over there with the tankers, the Hinton Blacksmith cars. Then that goes over here, over here, over here to the left, to the left, 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 left. And then these go to the right. And then these to the left. Left, left, left. Hinton Foundry's over on either side, right? Hinton Foundry's not over here, right? I don't know. I think Hinton Foundry, I think, is further down the track. It's like almost on either side of the Hinton Yard, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the... Although we may have to put those back because I don't think there's going to be any room on the Hinton Foundry. C-Beam 3? I don't know, maybe there is. I don't know. We'll find out. One thing at a time. There we go. Stop that right there. Now these two Chesapeake and Ohios are going to go to the blacksmith shop. Apply the handbrake. Go like this. Go forward. After it forgets who I am, of course. There we go. This time we're going to try to brake a little bit sooner. We're not going to go much faster than, 35%. Bring it down to 25, right? We're already down. 25 gets us at 4. We're right there right now. Right here, right now. I don't have to shove them back that far because I have those oil tankers. We'll meet up with the oil tankers for right now. Yeah, so really, I only need to shove them back till they clear this frog right here. I don't have to shove them all the way back there. We'll shove what we got right now. In the future, we won't shove them back that far. Sure. Instead of shoving them past these two, I could actually shove them past these two. Good night. Yeah. Because the clearance is, I got to worry about it between here and here, not between here and here yet. Anywho. All right, then we got the Hinton Block Company. I thought one of them over there, though, was just not amenable to any more cars coming to it. Because it was, like, overstacked. Like I said, we'll look. We'll look here when the time comes. The time is not now. Go. Beautiful. And right there, it'll do. And there we go. I was doing something, well, of course, on these routes, I'm always doing something similar to this. I do mostly operational stuff. But when we were doing Midwestern Rails, someone pointed out that I was running those boxcars back too far. I could have just stuck them on the third rail that we were working there at the oil company. And I looked at it, I was like, wow, yeah, they're totally right. They're totally right. Okay, let's slow it all the way down right now. Come over here. I probably could be doing something similar here. I don't know. Not really. We ain't got that far to go. It's just here to there. This one's going to work out a lot nicer. I don't know. Wrong way. Wrong way. There you go, right there. Now we're able to shove quite a few of them going this way. Hi. all the New River groceries, and those are all reefers. And then the Hinton lumber shed. So we're going to push them all the way up to the flat cars with the lumber on them. We only got to shove them past these frogs right here instead of way back here. Look up this Western Pacific. Overnight freight. Not the way we work over here. It does get there overnight, but then it sits there a long time. I don't think that's what they mean by overnight or overnight freight. It doesn't say on there how many nights either. It just says overnight. Over several nights, yes. Go. And then it forgets who I am. Perfect. No, I have a train selected. Oh, boy. Is it doing this again now? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Just took a while for some reason. Forgets who I am, and then I can't remember. Do I have control? I do. Okay, it is moving. Come on, Trainz. Don't do this to me. Don't make me say you're not as realistic as Run 8 again. I already said it once. I was going to get myself a Coke and I forgot. How could I forget such a thing? Huh? Pacific Fruit Express from Union Pacific. All on the wrong side of the country. We have a special order for this side. They've never actually been over on the West Coast. They've always been an East Coast boxcar, but we just like the design, so we asked if they could do it for us. They were flattered. Here we go. Father Marquette. All right, I'm going to get a Coke. I'm going to put you on pause. Took me a few minutes. For you, it was instantaneous. Now for that drink. I didn't walk all the way to the fridge not to immediately get a drink. All right, so now we're going to apply. Decouple. Forget. All right, so these are the Hinton lumber shed. So we're going to shove down the same track as the tankers and the blacksmith boxcars. Go. Any second now. That'll do. All right. Oh, I got List of Insanity. And back it up. Let's see what we get now. It jumped up pretty quick. Oh. I think he was he passed signal because he's passing that dwarf right there. I thought I was saying he derailed. Now it's going to be like, what? How could he have possibly have derailed? There's no way. I could have sent him down the wrong track, but he could not have derailed at this point. It's imposterous. But I got all excited for nothing because that's not what it said at all, now was it? Okay. Here we go. Forget who I am. Perfect. And then it's going to say no train selected for a little bit. What's this thing doing? What What in the heck is your major malfunction? Really? Last time I did this, I suddenly remembered. Come on now. Gosh darn it. This happened last time when I was doing this route, too. I got to come over here and then come back over to here. There we go. That's the trick. I don't understand why that's the trick, but that's apparently the trick. Okay, so now we just got to clear to right here. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Hinton, blacksmith. Yeah, this is supposed to be the lumber yard, and then right in front of this is Hinton grocery. Yeah, then the PFE. Okay. So we'll go look on this side because the Cliffs of Insanity. It's just the Cliffs of Insanity being the Cliffs of Insanity. That's all. There's no sense in getting all upset about it. They're just doing what they were put on this earth to do, which is to bounce my camera away from where I actually want it to be. It's like being mad that the rain falls out of the sky. Don't be mad. Okay, there we go. Go right there like so. Apply. Decouple. Forward hoe. Forward hoe. Alrighty. Back over this way. Clear that switch right there. And the dance continues. Now we're going to shove all of this, except I think for the last box cars, right? Or the flat cars, I mean. Because, now I'm looking at this, because we got New River Grocery, right? That's up on top of the hill. Then Houndry, then Hinton Hardware. Yeah, all this is going to get shoved back. What? Do I got everything I need? Let's see here. What am I looking at here? The Hinton Lumber Shed needs 4. Yep, that's what I got. And then Hinton Blacksmith's got 2. That's what I got. Hinton Oil needs 5. That's what I got. Yeah, so I got it all. All right, so do I... Well, so I'm thinking, do I really need to drop these? Or I can probably just stack these because it's got to be oil first. Then it's got to be the blacksmith. And then it's got to be these. Scratch that. It's got to be these, then the blacksmith. Because the oil goes first. Right? Yep. Then the lumber shed. Then the blacksmith. So oil's in the right place. The other ones are not. Okay. So, I didn't need to do that move that I just did right there, did I? No, I did not. Okay. We're going to move this all in one shot. We can shove the oil down here first. And we're going to have to get the lumber to go down second. Yep, and then the blacksmith to go down last. Okay. I got it all in my brain now. My brain parts are thinking the right thing. There we go. Forgot who I am, but it does remember that it can work. So that's nice. All right, so now we got it to go down this track, right? It's just, that's already set. What do you know? Up, cliffs. Okay. So really all I had to do was just get these all blocked together. Now I got to so I blocked it, and I got to block it again. I blocked for the far left track. Now I have to block the left track. Does that make any sense? The double block. I mentioned this before. It's the same thing as being a double agent, except completely different. Alrighty. Slow that down. You just got to slow down really early. I think under contract, I have to say that at least once in every episode of this Hinton. It's a lesson that I know well, but I never seem to learn. Which doesn't really figure, does it? It really doesn't. It's like when some of my students used to tell me when they weren't doing well on the tests and everything, I'd ask them if they'd study or whatever, and they'd say, well, they have figured out that the more they study, the worse they do on the test. Well, then I really can't help you. If that's the case, then don't study at all. And then they'd say, but then I'm going to fail. So, yeah. Again, they're just teenagers being teenagers. That's not true. They're just saying that because they really don't want to study, and so they're trying to set up an impossible situation. They always made me laugh, that's for sure. I always had a good time. I've said it before. People ask me what I like most about teaching. It's the students. It's the students by far. My interactions with them, even when they were confrontational, or the more I study, the worse I do, nonsensical, it was still fun. It was still loads of fun. All right. So we got this down now, so let's stop that right there. You can do it. Here we go. Alrighty, now we're going to shove these. Well, we're going to have to shove them back onto this track. Yeah, there's absolutely no room for right there. We probably get them both on it, but then we won't have clearance to get back on that other track. Oh, I keep forgetting. Can't go on that side. I keep forgetting. I can't go on that side. I keep forgetting. The Cliff's insanity won't let me. Is that the Doobie Brothers? They sing that song? Different lyrics. Okay, so now we'll clear it up past here. We're about 34 minutes into this video, and I still haven't set a single thing out. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting close now. I just got to shove the lumber cars down here, come back, pick up the blacksmiths, and then everything will be stacked or blocked properly. I feel like they should have called it stacked. Everything's stacked correctly. Does stack mean something else in railroading, so therefore they couldn't use that, or was it just blocked? That's just what they came up with? Because I'm imagining, when this way back in the 30s and 40s, they had a different language, right? I mean, it was still English and everything, but I mean, they referred to things differently, thought of things differently than we do now. Right? All right. Now come these fellers. I have not even started looking at Tidewater because I got to redo it. I got to redo Tidewater. I don't think it's going to take that much to do it, tell the truth. But I got to set it up to be more realistic. No more, you know, a tiny railroad like that having... we had like 13 engines running around or something ridiculous. This. Yep. Alrighty. Do I really need this here anymore? I don't think I need that right anymore. I know where everything goes now at this point. Well, everything in this, between the oil cars, the lumber cars, and the box cars. Here we go. Slow that down. Okay. That frog way up there ought to be good. That's good. Got enough clearance now. Here we go. We'll apply it, decouple, forward hoe. Here it is. Really? It's going to slow down that much? Here it goes. I mean, I want you to slow down, but let's not get ridiculous. Alrighty. Pick up the two blacksmith cars, and we'll be ready to start setting out. Well, once we couple back up with the lumber flat cars right there. Obviously. Oh, my wife's working 3 midnights in a row making these videos this late. It's tough on me. I don't suppose I could make them while she's upstairs sleeping. I'm just afraid she's going to hear me. I try to be real quiet while she's up there. Poor girl. She's got to, you know, sleep during the day. She's going to work 3 midnights in a row, and then she's done. She usually only has to work midnights like once every 3 months or so, so it's not too bad. But easy for me to say, right? I'm home. I'm at home working hard making videos. How about video games? Yeah. Yeah. I used to work midnights myself, though. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. At one point, I worked midnights 5 years in a row. That's when I was in the military. And then, when I got out, I got a security job so I could do college during the day. So I worked 5 years. It's challenging. All right, coming on back now. Okay. Let's do some setting out. Now, the oil is way back here. We got two of these. Can we assume there's like coiled up hose in here, right? Although we're dropping these off, right? Yeah, we're dropping these off. Yeah, that's right. So we're going, and then it's going to pump it up into this tank right here. Hopefully they got more than just this tank, because it seems like there's a lot more in these tanks than there is in that tank. Now, yeah, we're going to have to go the other end. I was going to put these two in front first, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe I should do one at a time. They'll have hoses. I'm having an argument with myself. Okay. Here we go now. Don't clear your throat into the mic. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. A little bit more. I'm assuming the downspouts right underneath this, right? Goes in here, comes out right below it. So hose to here, hose to here. Sure. We'll apply it, and those are now set out. Now forward. All right. Then we'll get this one in line with the lumber shed here. Hopefully there's going to be enough room at the blacksmith. I think there's going to be enough room at the blacksmith. What to see, though. I've only got 4 of these, so that should be all right. Okay, right there. Blacksmith. Oh, yeah, we got room. Okay, good. And we'll apply it. There we go. The blacksmith shop's right here. They could probably do 2 bots cars at one time. Why do I keep clearing my throat into the mic? When I start having a lot of fun, my professionalism drops off. That's what it is. You know what, though? Come on, Trout, stop it. We're going to do one at a time here, I think, yeah. We'll do it right here. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll apply this over here. All right, now forward some more. Now the question is, where are the rest of these going? Up the hill. That's over on the other side. We're going to check on that. And these are up the hill. All right, so up the hill is going to have to go on this track right here. That's the up the hill track. I'm pretty sure Foundries is over on the other side, but I'll check. Did I say this last one's up the hill? I don't know. I did say the last one was up the hill. Not over the hill. That's something different. Okay, so that's got to go up the hill now. Are these set properly? Yes. Yeah, let's go over here now. Foundry Works is where? Hinton Block. Yeah, Hinton Foundry Works. There it is right there. Okay, so it's on the other side of the yard here. Okay, so now this, we want to set this way, right? Scaramouche? Yeah. So we still got to block these out then, too. Okay, again, we don't have to push them back real far. So New River, the Hinton Foundry Works. So these are going to go on the... You're going over onto this track. Actually, we'll probably shove them right into here. Yeah, probably. Because these three have to go to Hinton Hardware, which is back up on the hill. It's going to take some maneuvering. Oh, I broke way too late. We're going uphill here, so we got that working for us. I was hoping that I'd be able to do Thomas this episode, simply because I was looking forward to driving his 44-tonners, as I just saw a real one. If you watched my last video, I talked about it, at Greenfield Village in Michigan. They have a lot of vintage trains that actually run. Very cool. Alrighty. So yeah, so I was hoping to run Thomas today. I just kind of feel like tooling around on the 44-tonners. I mean, I could if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, right? That doesn't stop me. But I'll play according to the spreadsheet, what the spreadsheet wants me to do. This way and then this way. Now these are going up to New River Grocery. I can tell already. They're reefers. They're going up. I got reefers going to other places on the map, but all of these are Hinton. There's no other place in Hinton besides the New River Grocery where these reefers are going to go. Okay, now it's going to be a smarty pants. There we go. All right, so now here... Yeah, now see, now these has got to go up on the hill. These three got to go on the other side. Those go up on the hill. These go on the far side. These go up on the hill. Yeah, so we got to mix. We got to reblock this, but you know what? Reblocking time is over because the video is over. Yes, it is. Let's see if we can't get a nice shot of all these cars I set out. So you got these oil cars we set out, lumber cars we set out, box cars we set out. There it is. So there's our accomplishment. That is our accomplishment for the video. Hope you guys had a good time. Had a great time here in episode 106. Episode 107 will come out about 10 days or so. Why don't you throw a like at the video? Why don't you leave a comment about the video? Why don't you subscribe because you were so taken by this video? Let's say you weren't taken. Let's say you're like, subscribe anyway. Let's say you hated the video. Subscribe anyway. That is very self-serving there for myself, but that's what I'm going to say. If you don't like the fact that I was just very self-serving, well, this just may not be the channel for you.